Hey everybody, welcome to the first Monday Minute of 2023. This is the January 9th edition. Lots to cover, so let's dive right in. First and foremost, the manufacturing margin bonus. We will announce what that final number is at the company meeting. It looks like it's going to be between 75 and 80 hours for those of you that have been here for the full year. The company meeting will be on January 17th in the urethane lunchroom, and a schedule will come out this week with your time slot. For those of you who don't have company email, I went through the health reimbursement account process this year at the end of the year. I didn't do it last year. We didn't have as many claims. So this year I went through it and it's a little tricky. Michelle knows how to do it and I figured some things out. So if you have some questions, please feel free to see either one of us and happy to help anyone else navigate that. So let's get into 23. We'll cover all this in the company meeting. So I'm going to go real quick here, but every part of the business grew. Foreign distribution was up 14.7%. Rubber was up 14%. Urethane was up 21%. For our whole company then was up over 14%. So that's the good news. The bad news is our margin eroded a little bit with all the challenges we faced this year, but I'm still very proud of how we did. Our backlog is strong going into 23, and I think it's going to be a good year. We have to definitely get more new tool sales out there this year, which we've got a good plan on that. So goals for 23, we finished the year at $31.4 million in sales. So this year I should say, 2023, we want to go to 32.5. So modest growth, but we had a lot of post-pandemic funky things going on, which drove up our revenue. So I'd feel really good about that $32.5 million number. Three major goals still fall into our three major buckets. Remember, profitable sales growth, infrastructure, and people. So the ERP, we are going to go live late spring, and it is the number one priority in the organization to make that successful. The second priority that we're working on is we want to launch the Molded Dimensions Group brand and really integrate our sister companies. And that's going to be also a very significant effort on a lot of people's parts. And then the last thing we want to do is, because things are settling down a little bit, we want to get back to some operational efficiency focuses. So after the ERP is in, we really want to look on continuous improvement projects and learn how to, squeeze as much out as we can. When I say squeeze, I mean profitability, because costs, as you know, like our health insurance and so on, are going to continue to rise. So we got to find pennies in places every day, and we've gotten away from it a little bit just because of how crazy the order intake was. So really those are the big ticket items for 23. We're not going to lose sight of the other things that we're working on, like fixing the culture and need to keep pushing to become a top workplace and create a culture of empowerment and rewarding good behavior and not tolerating bad behavior. So I am thankful for everyone for their efforts in 22. I look forward to seeing you this week, of course, at the company meeting. And as always, if you have questions, come and see me, and let's make it a great year. Thanks, everybody.